Warren Gatland and the Lions will have a really good idea what they're about to face on Saturday against the Springboks in the first test. Rassie Erasmus, the World Rugby's most decorated water carrier, has built this Springbok team on really strong foundations. The building blocks of the Springboks play are a very effective set piece. That's a weapon in terms of being able to win penalties, both scrum and line out from the maul, and a hyper aggressive defence, which forces turnovers regularly and puts the opposition under pressure, and a variety and accuracy in their kicking game, which no other team in World Rugby can live with, which allows them to win the territory battle. Also, they've got 3 world-class kickers who turn that territory into points regularly. There's some valuable lessons to be learned from the clash against Springbok A last week. Here's an example of a contestable from Faf de Klerk. You can see the Lions players looking after what's normally the threat, which is the winger. They get nice and bunched and protect Liam Williams. But look at Ethan Estebet. Look at him pushing through past the Toje Ken Owens. Look at that gap. So the Lions need to fix that, or else the back three are going to get smashed by big type 5 forwards like this. And Estebet lays down a marker after 15 seconds. When the Lions counter-attack, they need to get back in front of their forwards and support. Here you see Kyle Sinclair, he's facing the touchline. The other support players are facing the touchline, whereas the Boks are going north-south. Look at the technique. They win the shoulder battle. Kitchoff breaks out, and Mossart fires through with Vise, and it's a turnover. And again, the Lions, if they're unsecure on their own ruck ball, it's going to be a long afternoon. You see again here, Jasper Vise wins that shoulder battle with Harris. Malcolm Marks goes on the ball. Then he fires through, and eventually it's Jesse Creel. Okay, with Elstad locking on, that gets a turnover. If you run laterally, you get smashed. Great hit by Peter Steff de Toa. And now look what he does to the ruck. He's just pulling those Lions players off their feet. The Boks have 15 on their feet. The ball's out before Conor Murray wants it. Okay, and they're under pressure. The Boks give you the front. If you take the front, it's very hard to get to the gain line. This is a neutral carry from Bundy Aki. And look at the speed the Boks get around the corner. 6 of them come around the corner. Look at that pressure. Ball goes on the ground. Chop tackle. Damien Delande in over the ball, and very uncomfortable for the British and Irish Lions. That's an area they need to get right. They need to get there before the Boks and win the shoulder battle.